No, it's really good to get out here and see the community out here and see all the people I played with and everything. I was just talking to Tyler Weber over there about, man, we're getting old. You know, it seems like forever ago since we played until Kevin Hall got 3 awards tonight. And I said, we ain't that old yet. I played with him. But I want to give a special thanks to this community for being such a great baseball community. Gene, thanks for the opportunity to play here. It means a lot to me. Brent, the only pitching coach I ever like being around and still talk to. JT, great guy. He invites me to Pheasant Hunt. We do all sorts of fun stuff together. It means a lot to me. Mike Kennedy always made me seem a lot better on radio than I was in person. But Gene told me he wanted me to get up here and talk about my experience in the World Series, but that ain't going to happen because we lost 4 games. So instead, maybe I'll just talk about a little bit what Wichita State baseball's meant to me. You know, playing here, it's an awesome experience coming from little town David, Kansas. I played junior college baseball for 2 years, but then when you walk into X Stadium, it's like, wow, you know, this is baseball. You get all these fans out here, everybody gets rowdy, everybody's into it. It's a baseball community. And not having a football team was probably one of the best things that happened to me. Everybody thinks you're the man when you're a baseball player. You go to Texas and those other programs, shoot, you got all those quarterbacks to deal with. The women are going after them instead of you. But it wasn't until I actually finished playing here and moved on to pro ball that I realized how big and nationwide Wichita State baseball is. You know, I get out there and I start traveling the country, playing in all these different places, and they say, where'd you play college ball? I said, Wichita State. They said, oh, no kidding. Yeah, they got a pretty good baseball team. I said, you know where that is? You tell them you're from Kansas. They go, where's Kansas? I said, I played Wichita State. Oh, I know where Wichita State is. I don't know where Kansas is. But it's been a real honor, and it stems from everybody. You ask guys like Prince Miller asked me, he never played a day of college ball in his life. He said, where did you go to college? I said, Wichita State. He said, oh, that's where that old man coach is up there. He said something like that. I said, wow, he knows. And real quick story. When I first signed, I broke my hand, so then the next year was my first spring training. And, I was pretty excited. There's a minor league side, and big league side. And I was on the minor league side. And once in a while, they invite a player over to, you know, kind of help out with the big league squad because the big guys want to play a little bit of the game and out. There's my first one over there. We're in Orlando playing the Braves. You know, Chipper Jones is on the other team. The Braves are our dugout. I'm thinking, wow, this is cool. And we start hitting BP, and I'm hitting, and I'm trying to hit bombs, back legging it. Leland and all those little guys are behind me. Leland says, where'd you go to school? I said, Wichita State. He said, oh, that's where that old man coach is. And for you guys that don't know, Leland's pretty old himself. But I started swinging, and he said, yeah, man, there's some really good players that come out of Wichita State. That's exciting, you know. And I was impressed that he knew where it was, and he knew who Gino was. That impressed me even more. Like, you know, he's got some good stuff going on. He knew who Brent was. It's like, who are these guys? I thought they were just our coaches in college, but all these big league coaches, all these big league names know all these guys. So we get to the game, and I'm on the bench. Obviously, I'm not starting. And it gets down to the wire, and Skip looks down. We call him Skip, Leland. Skip looks down. He said, Dirks, grab a bag. You're about to hit. And I said, I am? All right. So I go up there and I get my minor league helmet on. You know, all the big league guys with 1 ear flat. They're up there. Cool. I got my minor league helmet on. Not cool. I got a bat. It's like a Dominican balsa wood or something. Some piece of junk bat. So I'm on deck and there's this flamethrowing righty. Some black dude. I look up at the gun, first warm-up pitch, 98. I said, I've never seen 98. Not like that. I've heard of guys that say they throw 98. This was wow, 98. So I get in the box, first pitch, foul it off. Oh, I'm right on. Next pitch, same thing, foul it off. Next pitch, 43-foot curveball, strike 3. I mean, the thing bounced 10 feet from the plate. Pelfrey, you can't get me out with that later. He's over there licking his lip. Ask that, I can hit a little better now than I could then. But, so I get back to the dugout. And I go up and take my stuff off. I sit down, Skip calls me and says, Dirks, come over here. He said, you know that game was on national TV, right? I said, no, I didn't know that. said, you think anybody in Wichita was watching? I said, I don't know. And he said, you better hope not, because they just shut their TV off after that. But I just want to say, I'm grateful to be a Shocker. The community support and everything, the facilities here couldn't be done without all you people standing out here. And I use them to this day. I don't know if that's a liability issue or not. But Gino, thank you. Brent, thank you. JT, thank you. Fans, thank you. You're all great.